This is tinder right here. Hey guys, James from Junkyard Fox here, and this is a video response to Leo from Irish Zombie Nation and Country Prepper. They both tagged me in modified gear. What's your preferred, what's some of your favorite modified gear that you carry with you? And my response for that would be my boots. Now you've seen these boots plenty of times. I've had them in almost all my videos, probably except one. They were getting repaired at the time. But you've seen them in my EDC. I always talk about them in my EDC. So they're basic Justin boots, just basic cowboy boots I bought a couple years back, and I use them every day. I'm always using my boots. I'm always out and about with them. So the boots themselves are just basic old-fashioned boots. What I modified about them is every couple of years I replace the sole. I take them to get repaired, and I just got them back a few weeks back. So every about, say, a year and a half to 2 years, the sole gets really destroyed from being out in the mountains amongst thorns and all that. So I start getting holes and stuff. So I take them to get repaired. So I got a brand new sole on them. So brand new. Okay, I also added some spurs to them, and that's a sign of things to come from my channel. So spurs, obviously the first use for them is to ride horses. Once again, I'm going to try to get that more incorporated into my videos, horseback riding. Now you don't need to use them to ride a horse per se, but I do enjoy spurs. I like the look. I am a very much a Western fanatic, Wild West fanatic, guys. From the old, you know, the Hollywood mythology to the movies, the spaghetti westerns, to the real life, you know, the situation, things that really happened history-wise, especially in my area. I live in the American Southwest, and that's steeped with, you know, gunfighters and outlaws. I mean, Billy the Kid escaped countless times in that area. In my city, gunfighter John Wesley Harding was killed. So we're just steeped in that culture already. And I really enjoy the whole cowboy boots with spurs look. I understand it's, I mean, it's an embellishment, guys. I don't need them, but I do enjoy them. And they're stainless steel, so I can remove them if I need to, but they're not much of a bother or anything like that. I've also added a knife to them, so I have a boot knife. It's my backup knife, and it's just a Mora, just a very basic Mora, classic #1. So although I always have my belt knife on my hip, I always have a backup one, and I always keep this one razor sharp. So in case of emergencies, whatever the case may be, I have myself a backup fixed blade. I attached it with a Self-Reliance Outfitters leather sheath because the sheath that the knife originally came with wasn't too good. You guys know that a lot of Moras, great knives, but their sheaths are a bit subpar. So I just got a leather sheath, and I tuck it under my jeans, and there we go. Safe from the elements. And I'll demonstrate how I use that one in a bit. Also, over here, I managed to attach a lighter, and I have it bright orange for visibility. So this is for emergencies. Say, you know, just really bad weather, and, you know, the flint and steel isn't working, the ferro rods aren't working. I always have an emergency source of fire, instant source of fire right here. I attached it with some Velcro. Now the Velcro lost its stickiness a long time ago, but the Velcro adds some protection, so it keeps it in there. If I'm moving around, this Velcro kind of provides some resistance so it doesn't fall off when I'm climbing rocks and stuff. So always have it here. And earlier I gathered a bunch of this dead agave. So this is tinder source right here. So say I'm up in the mountains and I'm injured of some sort, you know, and I just want to get that fire quickly. You know, never hurts to have a lighter as a backup. Just gotta smush this down, break it down. That was stupid. Instant gratification right there. Okay, now we're not trying to start a fire now, so let me turn this off. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate, you know, perfect use for my knife. I keep it razor sharp, and say I want to start making some traps out here. up here I have some nuts, some edibles that a lot of, gophers and ground squirrels, jackrabbits, they like to feed on them. So what I could do with my Mora is just cut through. And I don't have my batoning stick. I'm gonna have to go down here so I can get a hold of it. And here we go. Look at them. Use these for bait, set some primitive traps, catch myself some supper tonight. Well, gentlemen, that's about the long and short of it. Just my Old Faithful boots I've had for a couple years, and I'm fairly certain I'm going to be using for the next couple of years before they're replaced. But just basic Justin boots. I had the soles replaced recently, so they're good to go for the next couple of years. I got some Spurs on them. I got my emergency cutting tool right here, Mora, classic #1, and a lighter for instant gratification when I need an emergency situation. I need a lighter, need fast fire. There we go. And that's about it. So now it's my turn to go ahead and tag some people, see what modified gear you guys are carrying. And I'm going to go ahead and tag Ben McCain from Motorcycle Prepper, Tyler from T-Jack Survival, and John from Wingman 115. So let's see what you guys are carrying. Now, as for me, I'll see you guys next week with another video. If you like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't to keep up with my adventures. So this is James from Junkyard Fox, and go outside and get your boots dirty.